AOA. Hi. Happy holidays. We're back with a special holiday episode of PNN. We hope you like it. It's been a while. 6 months to be exact. We're sorry we've been away so long. It's been a lot. First semester has been a lot. Oh, what's that? You not only agree, you can think of many other terms you'd like to use besides a lot to describe first semester. We know. Totally get it. Did your first semester recap maybe feel something like this? It's the fall! Yay! We're back in school all together and... Wait, what? Quarantine. Yeah, you told us about this. This would happen. Contact tracing. Right. Stay home. Got it. Yeah. Okay, so we're through that. So now we're back. We can get going. We can... No, we can't. Everything's canceled. Got it. County's purple. Purple's bad. Okay. Well, at least did it feel something like that? Yeah. Well, enough of that. The winter holidays are here, and there's still lots of good news out there. So, welcome back. Let's check it out. The pandemic has forced many to learn and or work from home, all requiring more screen time and removing us from some of the ways we used to do things. Well, Rachel Syme, a staff writer for The New Yorker, was hating how that felt. The isolation felt overwhelming, so she bought an old electric typewriter and began to do something she hadn't previously done in years. Write actual letters to family and friends. The response she received was incredibly positive, inspiring her to do more. So using a Secret Santa software courtesy of Elfster, she started the Penpalooza initiative. It works like this. Everyone who signs up gets a pen pal. Once you've written and posted a letter, the program allows you to check it off as sent so the recipient knows to be on the lookout for the incoming mail. And then you get a new pen pal. In a matter of months, the Penpalooza signups have grown from 1 to almost 8,000. If your levels of hope, humanity, and personal connection need a boost, maybe check it out. It's easy to sign up. Just Google Rachel's Penpalooza and follow the top link. Speaking of Secret Santas, in Canton, Mississippi, a mysteriously awesome and generous individual last week picked up the tab for over 300 layaway tickets at the local Walmart. The donor, who chose to remain anonymous, made an offer to the store's management that they simply couldn't refuse, volunteering to make good on every layaway ticket that we're holding for customers who had yet to pay or fully pay for their merchandise. Even better, the donation was sizable enough that even after every item was paid for, factoring in store discounts and adjustments, there were funds remaining. In the spirit of the season, the store passed on the good cheer to hunger relief organization Feeding America, helping those who need it most during the holiday. You know, sometimes I am still amazed at things I just shouldn't be. Like, for instance, it's 2020. I shouldn't be in awe of the fact that scientists perfectly hit a webcam on Senja Island in northern Norway and captured footage of 2 reindeer frolicking through the snow in a birch forest under the northern lights. Wait, is that a thing? That is amazing. Well, lastly, in what has become a fun tradition here on PNN, we want to share some moments of pure, big smile, laugh out loud, face hurting, baby goodness. Enjoy.
Yay! Yay! Say cheese! You want to get in one with him? Huh? Get down there. She's videoing him. Oh.
I don't even know why he's doing that.
It's so cute. Oh my god.
He's not doing nothing. He's doing it all. I'm just hanging on.
Please hang on.
Ready?
Watching what we eat and diets have to wait till January. Let's be honest. We all like to overindulge at times over the holidays. Maybe it's just lots and lots of snacks, or maybe in your house it's that special recipe that only emerges this time of year. Back to share his very own special holiday treat with us is Chef Nick.
Hello, AOA. I hope everyone is well and being safe. This is Chef Nick with Met's Culinary Management. Today, we will be making stained glass cookies. It's a very simple recipe, only 5 ingredients. You're gonna need 1 stick of unsalted butter, 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1 cup of fine chopped walnuts, 1.5 cups of sweetened shredded coconut, and 1 10-ounce bag of mini multicolored marshmallows. The first step is to take your 1 stick of butter and your 12 ounces or 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips and melt them. There are 3 ways to do this. You can do it over an open flame in a pot. You need to make sure you stir frequently and then you use a low-medium heat. Another way is to do it in a microwave. You're going to microwave it for 10 to 15 seconds and stir until it's evenly incorporated. The final way is in a small crock pot where you just turn on low heat, let the ingredients melt and mix together. Whatever method you are using, please have some parent supervision. After you've melted your chocolate and butter together, you're going to pull it off the burner and let it cool for 5 minutes. While it's cooling, you're going to set up a station to roll a log. Basically, you're going to take a piece of parchment paper or saran wrap, pull it out, add about 1/3 of the sweetened coconut to it, and then once the chocolate is cold enough, we are going to add it to the marshmallows and walnuts to form a mixture. That mixture will then be put onto the coconut and saran wrap and rolled into a log. We've added our cooled chocolate to the marshmallow and nut mixture and evenly mixed it together. We are now going to put it on. We've placed our mixture onto the saran wrap and coconut. After that, we're gonna add a little more coconut to the top of it, and then we're gonna roll it all together. You're gonna roll it into a log by taking the plastic edge that's closest to you and folding it over, and then rolling towards the back edge of the plastic. It'll tighten up and form into a log as you do. All right, once you've allowed the roll to cool for at least an hour and a half, you'll pull it out of the cooler, unwrap it from your saran wrap, and then slice it in about 1/2-inch slices, or a little thinner if you want. Enjoy.
Chef Nick, thanks for sharing with us. You're the best. Of course, that only leaves me with one question for you. If those are so good, then why don't you serve them at dinner this week? Or any week? Huh? I'm just kidding. But you should serve those. They look delicious. Let's talk presents. Giving and receiving gifts is a wonderful part of the holiday. Sometimes you give a gift to someone and you just nail it. It's perfect. That expression on their face when they open the gift is exactly what you're hoping for. And other times, well, that doesn't happen. But it does make for a really good story.
So my family does a white elephant gift exchange. And if you've never done a white elephant before, it's to like purposefully buy silly or kind of ridiculous gifts. So I have lots of stories about silly gifts that I've received, but I'd like to tell you my favorite silly gift that I have received from my family's white elephant. So a few years back, I got in the white elephant gift exchange this envelope, and I opened it, and it was full of gift cards, like just stuffed full of gift cards. So I was super, super excited. I thought that I had kind of hit the jackpot, that somebody was feeling super generous and had added in this like great gift into our white elephant gift exchange. It turns out that when I got an explanation for my gift, my dad had been saving gift cards, so something like this. This has on it right now 76 cents. And I just refused to get rid of it because I know that there's money on it. So my parents are the same way. And my dad had collected them for years and put them all in this envelope. So all of the gift cards had something between like 50 cents all the way down to like 2 cents. And so it was really silly that I had this giant envelope full of gift cards that were just had change on them. But you better believe that I spent every single one of them.
The worst gift I've ever received was actually from myself. It was the gift of wisdom that I am mortal. When I was 18 years old and a senior in high school, I was out running during the holiday season, and feeling very invincible, I decided that I didn't need to wait for a traffic light to change. Rather, I should just run through 4 lanes of rush hour traffic. I can do it. Was I hit by a car? Yes. Was I okay? Kind of. I'm very blessed. Lessons learned, certainly.
I got this as a holiday gag gift. It sits. Well, you know where it sits. And it's activated by motion.
Hello, dear, glad you're here. There's no need to rush. Take a seat and rest your feet. Just don't forget to flush. Come on in. I saved your favorite seat. Can I help you with your holiday shopping? You look a little behind.
Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ho.
Hi, everyone. So the funniest gift that I can ever remember getting was a giant wheel of cheese, about the size of a personal pan pizza. It was huge. And let me explain. When I was about 7 or 8 years old, I was so obsessed with cheese that I used to write songs about it. I had a bunch of nicknames that had to do with cheese. And so my aunt and uncle, in their divine wisdom, decided that the best thing that they could give me for Christmas was for me to unwrap what I thought was a giant toy, but it was an edible toy. It was a giant wheel of sharp cheddar cheese. And did I eat it? Yes. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Did I eat the whole thing before it went bad? Probably not. But still, kudos to my aunt and uncle, because that was the most hilarious thing I've ever gotten in my life.
So for my unique and crazy Christmas gift story, they came from my mother-in-law. My lovely mother-in-law each year would try very hard to get me thoughtful gifts, and I had become accustomed to getting unique but thoughtful gifts from her. Like one year she got me a lot of items like notebooks and pencils and binders and all kinds of things with M's monogrammed on them for my name, Megan. One year she got me a whole set of plates in the shapes of leaves of various colors, like red and green and orange and yellow, with even like a serving plate, like small plates and big plates. So I had become accustomed to getting unique gifts from her. Well, this particular year, I opened up the gift and she got me this beautiful lap writing desk. And I opened up the lap writing desk and there was all of this wonderful handmade stationery, and it was stationery that she had made, and I was like, wow, what a thoughtful gift. It was so nice. And there were lots and lots of cards in there. And then there was these individual cards that had like everybody's birthdays and anniversaries in the family and all that, and I was like, this is wonderful, thank you so much. And then there's this envelope that said for Megan on it, and so I opened it up and inside of it was this note that says, here you go. I thought this might be helpful for in the future. And I opened up the piece of paper and it was a sheet of paper with the proper etiquette on how to write thank you cards and when to write them and how to write them properly. And some of it was like highlighted, like things that she really wanted me to remember. So needless to say, I got the hint because I honestly was never very good and still am not very good at writing thank you cards in a timely manner. But this was her generous way of reminding me like, hey, let's write thank you cards and giving me all this wonderful stationery. So I got the hint and I got a little bit better at writing thank you cards, but I also got this wonderful gift of all this lovely stationery. And now that she's not with us anymore, I keep that stationery as a wonderful keepsake to remember her by.
So in reflecting on the funniest gifts that anyone in my family has received over the years, the one that tends to come up quite a bit is, so think back to that movie Christmas Story where Ralphie gets those big pink bunny pajamas, and that came from some Aunt Mildred or whoever that sent him that. So my daughter got a gift from my mother, so her grandmother, and she can be a little eccentric at times. And my mother had made a pretty big, like kind of like real big build up to these gifts that she was sending all the grandkids. So everyone's opening up their gifts, and like one brother got like a cool racing car, and another sister got maybe some markers and a cool coloring book. And the middle daughter, she opens up her gift and they are inflatable hangers. And she looks at these and just about breaks down crying, trying to understand why grandma thought she would want inflatable hangers when the other siblings got things that to them seemed pretty cool. So I don't have any more inflatable hangers to give you to show you the example, but the inflatable hangers comes up pretty much every year of what's an example of a good gift and what's an example of not a good gift. So if you are buying gifts for somebody, I would stay away from inflatable hangers.
A fun way to spend evenings together this time of year is to snuggle up, get comfy, and watch that holiday movie. But which one? There's just so many to choose from, and there's new ones every year. Well, here to help you with that, reflecting on a true classic, is another edition of Mrozek at the Movies.
Welcome everybody to a special holiday edition of Mrozek at the Movies, movie reviews in 60-ish seconds. And today I'm going to talk to you about a holiday movie called Elf.
Starring the hilarious Will Ferrell as Buddy the Elf, who, when questioning if he is a real elf, travels through the 7 levels of the candy cane forest, through the sea of swirly twirly gumdrops, and then walks through the Lincoln Tunnel to try to find his birth father in New York City, who just so happens to be on the naughty list. Once in the Big Apple, Buddy experiences the town through the eyes of an elf, and in the process shares adventures with his new family and friends in a variety of ways. In the end, it's Buddy who ultimately helps to restore the Christmas spirit. This movie is filled with holiday nostalgia such as the famed Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center, memorable quotes like "Smiling's my favorite," and the all-around, over-the-top comedic genius of Will Ferrell.
Now, even though Elf has some mixed reviews, the movie has become a modern holiday classic. Common Sense Media gives it a 4 out of 5 stars, with ages 7+. Since this is my show, I'm giving Elf all the feels on the patented feels meter. This movie is fantastic, and hopefully you watched it once, twice, maybe 10 times this holiday season so far. And just remember, the best way to spread holiday cheer is singing loud for all to hear. I'm singing, I'm in my living room, and I'm doing a movie review, and I'm singing, and I love you, I love you, I love you. Have a great holiday.
Something unique and special about this time of year are the family traditions we grow to love and cherish, especially during a time when some families aren't able to connect. These traditions are fun to remember, think about, and hold on to. We asked the AOA community to share some traditions that were special to them.
Hi everyone, and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, whatever. We actually celebrate the solstice in my house. So, but we also have a Christmas tree. We celebrate Christmas also. So, for one of my holiday traditions that I thought I would share with you, it actually is under my tree. Here is our Lego village, and here's the train. I'll actually turn our train on. There it goes. So there's my cat, Cozy, and she's about to get run over by a train. Watch out, Cozy! Anyways, my cats find the train fascinating, but we have the little village that is here underneath the tree. We have the train station, and we have a winter chalet, and a little park, and then you come over here. I've got a few more people. Of course, we have a little ice rink with shops, and of course there is a person decorating a gingerbread house and everything. Hope you like it. Hope you found that interesting. Thought I'd share. Yeah, have a great holiday, everybody.
This is my favorite holiday traditions. Is that right?
Uh-huh. What do you like to do?
Making a scary gingerbread house.
My name is Hallie, and my favorite Christmas tradition is getting a nightgown from my mom every year and sharing one with my cousins who live in Texas.
Hi, I'm Antonio Salerno. I'm from Italy, and my favorite holiday memory from home is surely being with my whole family together to have a good dinner and follow the Italian traditions. We usually eat seafood, and we enjoy the whole time we have together. And finally, I want to wish you all good holidays and stay safe. Bye.
One of my favorite Christmas traditions, my village. I get to set up all the pieces this year and light it up all by myself. One of my favorite pieces of my village is my castle. One of my other favorite Christmas traditions is making a wreath every year with my sister for my mom. This is one of the wreaths. Another one of my favorite Christmas traditions is decorating the tree and putting it up with my family. We have so much fun doing it. Sometimes I even get to put up the angel. This is another one of our trees, our Disney tree. It's all Disney ornaments. This is another one of my favorite Christmas traditions, my elves. They move and everything. They love the treats I make them. Another beautiful Christmas tradition. Every year, me and my dad decorate our house. It's so much fun, and we love looking at him, and so does our neighborhood. Merry Christmas!
Every December, during this week before winter break, every member of our community stops. They sit together in the auditorium, and we sing holiday songs together. You know exactly how this goes. It's so fun and predictable. The lower schoolers have by far the best time. They sing as loud as they can from start to finish. The middle schoolers are more reserved at first, until a small but brave group starts singing and dancing, and then the rest join in. And the upper schoolers, well, they're generally much too cool for this. They kind of seem bothered, half singing and annoyed, until that last song comes on. Somehow, that last song gets everyone going, everyone singing, and everyone smiling. Well, we can't be together for the holiday sing-along this year, AOA, so we did this instead.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, here I stand. bothered me anyway.
We hope you've enjoyed the holiday episode of PNN. Please have a wonderful, safe, happy holiday. We miss you. We might just see you in January for thank God 2020 is over kind of an episode. Right here on PNN.
Ah, no, no! Allez, camembert! Una, deux! Oli tomacani, matola lipota, papilo de brini, les bons la chihuahua, waf waf,